Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Study English with Seema Saini. I'm Seema Saini. I hope you all are good. Today we will discuss question chapter
The necklace, class 10th, footprints without feet. If you have missed detailed summary of this chapter, then you can go back and check it out.
So stay with me till the end. Let's start.
First of all, textual questions. Question 1. What kind of a person is Madame Loisel? Why is she always unhappy? Answer. Madame Loisel is a pretty girl. She is born in a poor family. Her husband is a small clerk, but she thinks she is born to enjoy all the luxuries of life. The poverty of her house and clothes troubles her, so she always remains unhappy. Now, question 2. What kind of a person is her husband? This is important question. Answer. Her husband is a poor clerk, but he always tries to keep his wife happy. He has to borrow 18,000 francs to replace the necklace. He has to suffer a lot because of his wife, but he never gets angry with her. It shows he is a loving husband. Question 3. What fresh problem now disturbs Madame Loisel? Answer. Madame Loisel gets a new dress for the ball. But even then, she is sad and disturbed. She does not have any jewel to adorn herself. Question 4. How is the problem solved? Answer. Matilda has a rich friend. She goes to her. The friend at once agrees to lend her any jewel she likes. Matilda chooses a lovely diamond necklace to wear at the ball. Thus, her problem is solved. Question 5. What do M and Madame Loisel do when they find the necklace missing? Answer. M and Madame Loisel look in the folds of the dress, cloak, and in the pockets. Loisel goes out to find it. He also goes to the police and to the cab offices. He puts an advertisement in the newspapers offering a reward. But all efforts to find the necklace fail. Question 6. How do they replace the necklace? Answer. Loisel has to pay 36,000 francs for the new necklace. He has with him only 18,000. He has to borrow the rest. He goes to money lenders. He has to pay a high rate of interest. Question 7. The course of the Loisel's life changed due to the necklace. Comment. This is important question. Answer. Loisel had to borrow money at very high rate of interest to replace the lost necklace. It changed the entire course of the Loisel's life. They had to live a hard life of poverty. This continued for 10 long years. At last, they cleared all their debts. Matilda now looked an old woman of a poor family. Question 8. What was the cause of Matilda's ruin? How could she have avoided it? This is most important question. Answer. Matilda belonged to a poor family, but she always longed to have things of luxury. That was the real cause of her ruin. She should have known that one should cut one's coat according to one's cloth. Thus, she could avoid her ruin. Question 9. What could have happened to Matilda if she had confessed to her friend that she had lost the necklace? Answer. Matilda would have been saved from ruin if she had confessed the loss. Now extra and important questions. Question 1. Why was Matilda unhappy? This is most important question. Answer. Matilda was a pretty girl. She was born in a poor family. Her husband was a small clerk. But Matilda thought she was born to enjoy all the luxuries of life. The poverty of her house and clothes always troubled her. So she was unhappy. Question 2. What did Matilda's husband bring home one evening? Why was he so elated? Answer. The husband brought an invitation. It was from a minister. The minister was holding a party. Very few clerks got the invitations. Matilda's husband got one with a great difficulty. He thought it would make Matilda happy, so he was elated. Question 3. How did Matilda get the jewels to wear at the ball? This is most important question. Answer. Matilda had a rich friend. She went to her at her husband's suggestion. The friend at once agreed to lend her any jewel she liked. Matilda chose a lovely diamond necklace to wear at the ball. Question 4. What did Loisel do to replace the necklace? This is most important question. Answer. Loisel had to pay 36,000 francs for the new necklace. He had with him only 18,000. He had to borrow the rest. He went to moneylenders. He had to pay a high rate of interest. Question 5. What changes came into the life of the Loisels after borrowing the money? Answer. They had to live a hard life of poverty. They changed their lodgings. Matilda now had to do all the household work herself. Her husband worked overtime for some merchants. Now long questions. Question 1. Why was Matilda unhappy? This is most important question. Answer. Matilda was a pretty woman, but she was born in a poor family. She always desired to have things of luxury. She thought she was born to live a life of luxury. She wanted to be loved and admired. She wanted to move in rich society, but she couldn't find any rich man to marry her. She had to marry a small clerk. She was not happy with him. She had to live in a simple house. She had to wear simple clothes. She didn't have any costly furniture or curtains. She didn't have any jewels to wear. All this troubled her always, and she remained unhappy. Question 2. How did Matilda get the jewel to wear at the ball? This is important question. Answer. Matilda had a rich friend. Her name was Mrs. Forestier. Matilda's husband suggested that she should go to Forestier. She could borrow from her some jewel for the party. Matilda liked this idea. She went to Forestier's house. She told her about her problem. Forestier at once went to her closet. She brought out a large box. It was a jewel box. She opened it. There were a number of jewels in it. Forestier asked Matilda to choose any she liked. Matilda stood before the mirror. She tried one jewel after the other. At last, she chose one lovely diamond necklace. She took the necklace and went back home. Question 3. What did the Loisels do to replace the necklace? What changes came into their lives after this? This is important question. Answer. The Loisels had to buy another necklace to replace the lost one. They had to spend 36,000 francs on it. Loisel had only 18,000 francs with him. He had to borrow the rest at a very high rate of interest. Now, a great change came in the life of the Loisels. They had to live a hard life of poverty. They changed their lodgings. They sent away the maid. Matilda had to do all the household work herself. She had to live like a poor woman. Loisel did overtime for some merchants. This continued for 10 long years. At last, they cleared all their debts. Matilda now looked an old woman of a poor family. Question 4. Give a brief character sketch of Mrs. Matilda Loisel. This is most important question. Answer. Matilda Loisel was a pretty woman. She was born in a poor family. She had to marry a small clerk. She had to live in a simple house. So, she was always unhappy. She thought she was born to enjoy all the luxuries of life. Her husband had to suffer greatly because of her. She lost the borrowed necklace. Poor Loisel had to borrow 18,000 francs to replace it. It took him 10 long years to clear the debts. Matilda now had a taste of real poverty. She had to do all the household work herself. She lost all her beauty. She looked an old lady of a poor house. Thus, she ruins her life because of her foolish desires.
That's all for today. For more videos, please like, share, comment and subscribe the channel. Keep watching. देखते रहिए और सीखते रहिए. Till then, bye. Take care.